So, hi everyone, I am very happy to be here with you. I am Vincent Perazio and I made this documentary about rewilding in Europe. I did it because I wanted to question the idea of rewilding, an idea which was born in America and which has often been viewed through what happened in Yellowstone with the reintroduction of wolves. And this reintroduction changed really the landscape and the biodiversity of the place. But of course, America is different from Europe because the natural areas are larger, because there is wildness that has almost disappeared in my continent. So I really wanted to understand what rewilding mean for a continent, for a place that doesn't seem very good for that. I mean, for this kind of initiatives, because there are some attempts, there are some initiatives of rewilding, mainly with herbivores. So I did this documentary a few years ago. And just to get an idea, at that time in France, the concept was almost unknown, contrary to Germany, Netherlands, or in the UK. And since then, in France, there has been a rewilding experiment in the Vercors, which is a part of the French Alps. But it is highly controversial among farmers, among hunters, and some of the local population. Because in Europe, where the population is dense, rewilding is not only an ecological issue, but also a social and political question. Because of the land, you need to do that. Because of the cohabitation between animals and population. And so, in terms of restoration, nature restoration, it is still very marginal. But what I'm sure is that the idea is going on. It is much more debated today than it was yesterday. And for example, I could read a very long paper about rewilding this year in Le Monde. That was impossible, totally impossible, when I was working on this project. So I think the idea of rewilding, whether passive or active, is making headway in Europe. And it does because it changed people's mind about nature conservation. The idea that nature becomes richer again if we leave it a bit alone, and that's a powerful one, and that gives hope, because that means that you can even rewild in your own garden. So you don't have to put in bison or large mammals like the ones you can see in the film. I have a nice screening and best wishes for the 2025 EU Film Festival.